All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal in the backcourt. KD up front. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. And for Minnesota, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Well, Clark, one thing you love about this time of year, every team in the league still has a chance to do great things.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams, BA, that means winning a championship. For other teams, that just means continuing to move in a positive direction.
Allen can't get it to go. Outside Conley. The offensive rebound. Towns. No problem on the jumper in close.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Booker against Conley. Tries it from the top of the key. Nice jump shot.
Totally uncontested, but it still took impressive balance and agility to hit it.
Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And Beal with the basket on the assist by Booker.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Rebounded by Nurkic.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Durant against Conley. Can't hit from the low block. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Booker surveying the floor. From downtown, and Durant hits from deep. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Allen.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
And Minnesota calls time here. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Morris in for Conley. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Durant's got 7.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now Edwards. Back to Morris. And he banks in the layup.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Morris. Here's O'Neal. No made baskets yet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
No good on that one. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era. I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Good on the second one. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Morris with it. Now guarded by Booker to the middle. The kick out to Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the floor for Phoenix, Kevin Durant is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Booker in at the point. Gordon on the wing. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 3. Over Reed. Booker, good. Booker's got his second bucket of the night. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Yep, that one goes.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Now Gordon, guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Gordon. Pass to Booker, up and over Conley. Booker no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, B.A. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Edwards against Gordon. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Durant finds Booker. Booker drawing the double. Now here's Nurkic. Gordon down low, guarded by Edwards. Gordon can't hit.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
This one for 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The 11-footer. McDaniels can't hit.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Edwards against Gordon. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Morris, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Edwards. No points so far. Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Reed. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 9.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Morris. Over Booker. No good. Tight defense there. Bobbing that shot. And the first half now in the books. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have an 8-point lead. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
The difference.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Now here's Beal. The putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
The Timberwolves shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Conley looking for an opening. Kicks it out Towns. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Allen. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Pass to Conley. Shoots over Booker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Beal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Beal's got 6 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Booker against Conley. Booker no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Booker against Conley. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. 5 on the clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Outside Booker. Over Edwards. Booker, good. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Towns. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Morris in for Mike Conley. Here's Gobert. The three ball. Morris can't hit. Booker against Reed. And he lobs it up top.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Morris with it, now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Okogie. Here's O'Neal. "19 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. O'Neal taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Morris outside. Soft touch off the glass. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment.